Uh, First, let me say how honored I am to be here today for the ribbon cutting of this facility. Dr. Waits, who has worked so hard for especially rural Alabama, but for communities like this, his team, they've used federal dollars, they train residents, but the most important thing they do is they help people. And the people of Alabama need quality health care. They need affordable health care, and we've been working on that. I have since I've been in office, and I just returned from Washington yesterday, talking with the people at the White House, talking with the HHS secretary, making sure that if we get block grants, that they give us enough flexibility so that we can really do what is necessary to take care of the patients that we have that are on Medicaid, but also not just that, to make sure that the cost of health insurance is lowered. And there are ideas that we can do that by putting some of our patients who are really have the most chronic illnesses into a risk pool, and that lowers the cost of health insurance on other individuals. So there's some good ideas. I am supportive of the health care bill in the House right now. There's some things that may need to be changed in it, but I am supportive of that. I've been given assurances from HHS and from the people in Washington that we will be able to do in Alabama what is necessary to further our regional care organizations and to do the things that are necessary to take care of our patients.
Governor, you probably heard the reports that a certain lawmaker says he has information.
Well, let's talk about health care, right?
You really do need to address that.
I will. Listen.
Shh. Tell us if you're going to be here or not.
I will be here.
So you're not going to.
I have no. Listen. Let me.
No idea.
Okay. If y'all will let me answer the question, I will answer. Okay. But I'm going to finish talking about health care first. All right, because that's why we're here. We're here today because, just like I do every day, my goal in life is to serve the people of this state. I have spent the last 6 years trying to make the lives of the people of this state better. We've done things like trying to develop new prison systems, and I know that doesn't get you votes, but you know, these are human beings, and they need to be taken care of. I've worked just tirelessly with our Medicaid system, trying to get funding for Medicaid in Alabama to take care of the 1 million people that we have in this state. I have no intention of not doing what God has called me to do, and that's to serve the people of this state. And the people of this state elected me by 64% of the vote in 2014, and I intend to finish out my term of office, and we're going to do everything just like I spent the last 2 days in Washington trying to get quality health care and affordable health care for the people of this state. I'm going to continue to do that until I leave, and I will finish out my term, absolutely.
So you're not at all concerned that if you do face a trial, you're willing to go through that?
I will. I have done absolutely nothing. All I have done is to serve the people of this state. I can assure the people of Alabama that I have never done anything illegal. I have never done anything unethical, and my story has just never been told. And so it eventually will be told.
I'd love to hear it.
Not right now.
Do we have other health care questions?
But
How tired are you of facing questions like this?
Oh,
You
am I?
like this, you always have to end up facing these questions.
You know, I don't. I honestly don't have to face these questions all the time, but it's okay. I want to set the record straight that I have absolutely no intention of leaving my office, because I was elected to serve the people of Alabama, and I'm going to do everything I can to serve the people of this state.
One question concerning the Alabama Ethics Commission report, which is due out April 5th. There is already rumor out there it is going to be very negative towards you. You will wait until you see basically what comes out, if anything comes out. And I want to say that we have never been able to tell our story, and we certainly will be able to tell it at that time, if we have to.
You know, there are no true legitimate charges against us. Never have been. And I'd like to say this, guys. I would like for y'all to ask the questions of the people who have accused me. You know, y'all have never really asked the questions. You have never asked the questions, do you have any proof of anything? There is no proof of anything because there is nothing.
Do you find that it was difficult who you took with you on a couple of trips recently to Washington?
No.
Do you think that was in the best interest?
Yeah, now, let me say this. I have done nothing illegal and I've done nothing unethical. You know, I want to assure the people of this state that I have given my entire 6 years and I have given my life to serving the people of this state, whether I was a doctor or whether I've been the governor, and I'm going to continue to do that because I truly believe that that is my purpose in life, is to serve the people of this state.
Do you feel that you're a little bit of a lame duck though right now? I mean, do you
No,
feel like cooperation?
I really don't. Let me say this. We're going to get the prison issue finished. We're going to build prisons in this state. I'm going to do everything I can to get quality health care for the people of this state. I'm going to make sure that Alabama's treated correctly and treated with dignity, and that we're going to be treated. We were one of the 19 states that did not expand, and so we're going to make sure. And we've been given those assurances. In fact, they talked to me while I was up there about giving the states that did not expand an extra $90 million a year for the next 5 years. That's to help us to carry out our mission, which is to have regional care organizations around this state so that we can deliver quality of health care to our patients that have Medicaid. And so they've assured me of that. They also assured me that we will be given extra money so that we can put into excuse me, a risk pool to isolate those patients who have chronic illnesses. When you isolate them with some help, and obviously we have to do that, with some help, we isolate those patients, and that lowers the cost of health insurance tremendously for everybody else. And so they have assured me of those two things. HHS Secretary assured me of that. The White House assured me of that, and I'm going to hold them to their promise.
Okay, last question.
My health is great, obviously.
Okay.
Have you had heart issues before, or just recently was naturally occurring?
No, I've had like many people some irregular heartbeats periodically, and I feel great.
All right, thank you
Do
guys.
you have assurances that no one's going to lose coverage in Alabama with a change?
Well, I don't have assurances. You know, we've got to wait and see what comes out. But our goal is people will not lose insurance, but if we can do what I'm talking about, create this risk pool, we believe that others can afford insurance in the state of Alabama, and we believe that we can increase the number of patients that have insurance if we do what I'm just talking about. I want to say this about Representative Gary Palmer. He and I agree on this issue, and he and I talk more about this than anyone because he understands this. And he's done a very good job on this particular issue right here that we're talking about. The people at HHS understand it, and I certainly think the White House understands this, that you have to create this high-risk pool, isolate that, and then that allows the health insurance cost to go down on everyone else.
Thank you guys. That's all the time that we have.
Thank y'all.
Hey, John, you gonna stay out here? Yeah.